this is our accounting, accounting procedure, and these two stages we completed actually. Journal we have done and ledger we have done. Okay, and today now I am going to explain you the third stage, trial balance. So do you have any idea about trial balance? Okay, so no need to worry, I will explain you in detail. So see, what do we actually mean by trial balance, and why we prepare the trial balance after journal and ledger. What is the use of trial balance, why we prepare the trial balance? First I will explain you this. Okay, now see, the purpose of trial balance, the purpose for which we prepare trial balance is what? Just to check the arithmetic accuracy. We judge the arithmetic accuracy of what? Arithmetic accuracy of the ledger actually. Understood? After journal we prepare ledger, so to check the arithmetic accuracy of ledger we prepare the trial balance. Now what is arithmetic accuracy? Actually, what do we mean by arithmetic accuracy? So first let us know that. Okay, so I am going you to explain the arithmetic accuracy. So see the arithmetic, what do we mean by arithmetic accuracy? Now see, this is the format of ledger. Okay, now see one more ledger we have, and now see what is arithmetic accuracy. Getting my point? Now see, suppose this is this is suppose cash account. Suppose this is cash account and this is suppose capital account. Okay, and suppose that the transaction is what? The transaction is this: started business with a cash $2000. So this is our transaction. Okay, now see what journal entry we pass actually for this transaction. I will brief you. So for this transaction, see what entry we will pass. We pass this entry now for this transaction: cash account debit $2000 and capital account credit. This entry we pass now. This entry for this transaction we pass this entry in the journal, isn't it? Now after passing this entry in the journal, we open these two accounts now in the ledger, cash account and capital account. Getting my point? This is the entry in the journal, and now see in the ledger I will make the posting. Now you tell me, cash account debited in the entry or credited? Credited. Cash account debited na in the entry, cash account debited. So posting will take place on the debit side itself. So on the debit side, see what I did. I took the correct side, but on debit side, see what I did. Instead of 2000, I wrote 200 by mistake, and I put the date correct, January 1st, and the name of the opposite account I put correctly. Everything is correct. Side is correct. I took the debit side, that is correct. Correct date, correct name of the opposite account. But what I did, I put the amount incorrect. Instead of 2000, how much amount I wrote? 200. Okay, so this is called arithmetic mistake. Getting my point? This is called arithmetic mistake. Now see what I did in the capital account. You see the capital account. Capital account debited or credited? So in the capital account, on the credit side, first I will write down the amount 2000, then I will put the date January 1st, then I will write the name of the opposite account, and the opposite account is cash account. Okay, now tell me, in the capital account, is there any mistake? In the capital account, is there any mistake? No. So it means capital account is completely correct. From arithmetic point of view, the capital account is completely correct. But tell me, is there any mistake in the cash account? Yes, the amount I wrote instead of 2000, I wrote 200. Okay, So this type of mistake is called arithmetic mistake. Getting my point? So to check this type of mistake, we prepare what? We prepare trial balance. Understood? So at the end of the year, we will prepare this trial balance to identify this type of mistake. Okay. So and suppose here I wrote 10 less. I might write 10 more also. Suppose if I write instead of 2000, if I write 20,000. This is also arithmetic mistake. Agree my point? I have to write 2000, but if I write 200 or 20,000, so this is called what? Arithmetic mistake. Okay. So to check this check this type of error, this type of mistake, we prepare what? Trial balance. So understood what is trial balance? So what is trial balance? So listen the definition. Trial balance is a statement actually. Trial balance is a statement prepared at the end of the year to check the arithmetic mistake of the ledger. Understood? Now see, so this is the definition actually. Now I hope that you understood for what purpose we prepare the trial balance. Yeah, now see, I am going to show you the format of the trial balance. We know the format of journal, we know the format of ledger. Now see, what is the format of trial balance? So see, this is the format of trial balance. Understood? So this is our trial balance. And this trial balance we prepare, when we will prepare? At the end of the year. Yeah, now see how I will prepare. Okay. Now see, to prepare this trial balance, there are 3 methods. How many methods? 3 methods. There are 3 methods. The first method is total method. Total method. The second is a balance method. Balance method. And the third is total cum balance method. Total cum balance method. There are 3 methods, but we will discuss only on one method. Which method? Balance method. We will discuss on the balance method only. This is the best method actually. Okay. So how many methods are there? 3. Total method, balance method, total cum balance method. But we will discuss only on the second method, balance method. Okay. Now see what we are supposed to do in the balance method. So in the balance method, see what I will do. In the balance method, I will compute the balance of all the ledger accounts. So before we discuss on trial balance, first I will explain you that how to compute the balance of ledger accounts. Now see these are the accounts. We opened how many accounts? Tell me earlier. 5 accounts we opened na? First is purchase, then Shyam, then purchase return 3, and then we open 2 accounts more, cash and discount. Okay. Now see I am going to explain you how to compute the balance of these accounts. So see, which is our first account? Tell me, in the ledger, which is our first account? Purchase account. Now see, I am going to compute the balance of purchase account. Okay. Now see, to compute the balance, first we have to make total of both the sides, total of debit side and total of credit side. Now tell me, what is the total of debit side of purchase account? This is the debit side na? This is debit side, and its total, tell me how much? $3,000. Okay. Now what is the total of credit side? There is no amount on the credit side, so the total of credit side is 0. Now what is the balance? Balance means difference of these two totals. So balance is $3,000. Okay. So if I ask you that what is the balance of purchase account, so what you will reply? Tell me. Yeah, balance 3,000 na? No, how I get to know that the balance is 3,000? And for that, what I did, first I make the total of debit side, that is 3000. Then I make the total of the credit side, that is 0. Now make the difference, compute the difference, that is 3000. 3000 minus 0, 3000. So this is called balance. Okay. Now see, this is debit balance or credit balance. After computing the balance, we have to decide that whether it is debit balance or credit balance. So tell me, this balance, this is debit or credit balance? It's debit balance. Balance is 3000, but this balance will be called debit balance because total of debit is more than the total of credit side. So this is the debit balance. Okay. So what is the conclusion? That purchase account is showing which balance? Debit balance. And how much? 3000. Okay. Our first account is which one? Purchase account, and it is showing debit balance. And how much? 3000. Okay. Now tell me the second account. Which is our second account? Shyam. Now tell me its total of debit side how much? Total of debit, yeah, 3000. Total of debit side is 3000. And its total of credit side. So tell me what is the balance? Total of debit side is 3000 and total of credit side is also 3000. So the balance is what? Nil, 0. Okay na? So Shyam account is showing 0 balance, isn't it? Shyam account is showing 0 balance. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Now come to the next account, which is the third account in the ledger. Purchase return account. Now compute its balance. Total of debit side is 0. Total of credit side is 500, isn't it? Now what is the balance? 500. The balance is 500. Okay. And it is credit balance because this time total of credit side is more. Okay. So what is the difference? Difference is 500. Okay. And why it is credit balance? Because total of credit side is more than the total of debit side. So what is the final conclusion? That purchase return account is showing credit balance. How much? $500. Understood? Okay. So and now which is our fourth account? Cash account na? Cash account. Now see, in cash account one more transaction we will record. Then after we will compute the balance. We passed now one entry, just cash account debit, suppose 5000. We started business and capital account credit with 5000. This is transaction, and I am taking this transaction just to enhance our question, actually, just to elaborate our question. So in this transaction, tell me, cash debited or credited? Cash debited. So on the debit side, in the cash account on the debit side, first I will write down the amount 5000 and then I will write the capital account. Okay. Suppose this transaction conducted on January 1st. Done. Now capital account credited na. So in the capital account on the credit side, first I will write down the amount $5,000 and then I will put the date, and the date is January 1st, and in column for particular I will write the name of the opposite account, and the opposite account is cash, isn't it? Getting my point? So which is our fourth account? Cash na. Our fourth account is cash na. Yeah. Now tell me, it is showing which balance? Let me compute. So see, cash account, what is the total of debit side? 5000 total of debit side. And what is the total of credit side? 2400, isn't it? Total of debit is 5000 and total of credit is 2400, isn't it? Now what is the balance? 2600. 5000 5000 minus 2400, the balance is 2600 and it is debit balance because total of debit is more than the total of credit. Okay. So what is the conclusion? That cash account showing which balance? Debit balance. And how much? 2600. Okay, understood? Now see the fifth account. Our fifth account is which one? Discount na? Discount account. And our sixth account is capital account. One more new account we open na? Capital account. Now first we will discuss about the discount account. Now see what is the balance in discount account. What is the total of debit side? 0. And what is the total of credit side? 100. So it means discount account showing balance. How much? 100. And which balance? Credit balance. Because total of credit is more than the total of debit. Is that clear? So discount account showing balance. How much? Discount account showing balance 100. And which balance? Credit balance. Okay. Now let's talk about capital account, the last account. So what is the total of debit side in the capital account? The total of debit is 0. The total of credit is 5000. So the balance is how much? 5000. And which balance? Credit balance. Understood now? Why credit balance? Because total of credit is more than the total of debit, isn't it? Now see I will write here in the this is sixth account and it is showing credit balance and how much? 5000, isn't it? So this is the summary of our ledger, that how many accounts we opened. 6 accounts we opened: purchase, Shyam, purchase return, cash, discount, and the last one is capital account, and these are their balances. Okay, now with the help of this information I will prepare the trial balance. Okay, now see how I am going to prepare the trial balance. Now see the trial balance we are going to prepare. So this is the format of trial balance. Agree? Yeah, now see how I will use this information. Now see, we computed na the summary from the ledger. Now see how I will use this information. So first I will write that this is the serial number 1 and name of ledger accounts. So at number 1, tell me which account is there? Purchase account na? Purchase account, and it's showing which balance? Debit balance. Write the amount in the debit column because it is showing debit balance 3000, and in column for credit you write, you put the dash. Okay, now second number, tell me which account? Shyam. So but Shyam account showing which, how much balance? So Shyam account we will not consider. I am cancelling this account because it is showing 0 balance. Okay, now tell me after Shyam which account? Purchase return. Okay, credit na? So this amount we will write in the credit column. Done? Okay, now next account, tell me which one? Cash. Cash, and showing how much balance? 2600 debit na? So in the debit column I will write 2600. Now tell me next account which one? Discount received. So this is, wait a minute, this is discount account and it is showing which balance? Tell me. Credit balance na? 100. So in the credit discount showing credit balance na? 100. So that's why I will write the amount in the credit column. Now tell me next account which one? Yeah, capital. So now I will consider capital account. Now tell me capital account showing which balance? 5000 I will write in the credit column. Okay, so all the accounts which we opened in the ledger, now I showed in the trial balance. Is that clear? Now see what I will do. After showing all the accounts, now I will make the total of both the columns. Okay, now what is the total of debit column? The total of debit column is, I think, 5600, and what is the total of credit column? 5600. Same total na? It means total of both the sides are equal. Now this equal total of both the sides are equal, and this shows that in the ledger there is no arithmetic mistake. You know, if total of trial balance, if total of both the columns, debit and credit column of the trial balance, comes equal, then that is the proof of what? That in the ledger there is no arithmetic mistake. It means my ledger is arithmetically accurate. Getting my point? Why? How I can say? Because we prepare the trial balance and total of both the columns are coming equal. Now this is the proof of what? That my ledger is arithmetically accurate. Getting my point? And if you find there is difference in the total, that shows that there is arithmetic mistake in the ledger. Suppose if my total of debit side comes 5000 and total of credit side comes 6000, if it happens, then this shows what? That there is arithmetic mistake in the ledger. Okay, so right now my total is equal, or my total is coming same, or total is coming unequal? Equal. Total is equal, and this shows what? That my ledger is arithmetically accurate. There is no arithmetic mistake in the ledger. Okay.